This week, we had a client of ours hire a marketing assistant for their business. So I wanted to break down today how we delivered for a seven-figure entrepreneur, a savage marketing assistant in 13 days. I'm Zach. I'm the founder of Talented. We place talent from overseas, typically the Philippines, for 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs so they can buy back their time, grow their net profit, and scale their business. So we started off on day 0 with a strategy call. Now, this client was referred to me from a previous client of ours we've delivered for multiple times before, so she was already familiar with what we offer, what we deliver, and this was just a way for me to get to learn about her business, see why this was something she needed, what kind of specifics she was looking for. And this is actually her first time hiring overseas, so a lot of it was also me breaking down, what to expect, the different processes that come with hiring. As I do with all my calls, I always send a pre-call video link 24 hours before. This is typically a YouTube link so that they can get the information in the video, and then usually they'll click around to other parts, get some more context on what we do, so I don't just spend the whole time pitching, basically. So this is just a casual chat just to learn more about her business and get some specifics down. Then a couple days after that, we got the deposit and got things rolling. Usually we take the deposit on the call, but this one was just a casual strategy call, not a sales pitch. So day 1, once we got the green light, and same day I launched the campaign, started off with writing the job posting to speak to that ideal applicant. So we had it for experienced marketing assistant on our website, got that live, and then built the video ask. So as part of our application, they all have a video ask flow that every applicant goes through. Here's what, it's already templatized, but I basically adapted it to this role. How they found us, experience level, resume, English speed tests, and then the important part is the video responses here. We have 2 30-second video responses. You'll see in a second why that's so important, but got that set up. Now we have to drive traffic to our job posting, to that website. So I launched a Facebook ad campaign, had about 6 different creatives here, different copy, different actual creatives. And then since we're doing a Facebook employment campaign, you have to do open targeting. So we ran that, launched that, and then I think it was started at $20 a day. Then same thing with the LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn, because we are a staffing and recruiting company, we have to pay for job postings. So launched that, got those running, and Facebook groups too. We're in a bunch of different Facebook groups. These are just a couple of the ones I posted in, but some of them were marketing focused, some of them were just general virtual assistant groups. Then finally, we sent it out to our newsletter, our VA newsletter. There was over 3,000 people that received the email, and 62 actually clicked on the job posting. So then after that, we had applicants start coming in, and we have to screen through all these video ask submissions. You'll see over 4,000 people actually landed on the job post website. 1,949 started answering the video ask, the application, and 272 actually completed to the end with the video responses included. Now, that puts us at a 14% completion rate, which is actually what we do on purpose. I want to filter out for just those top candidates with that top initiative, and so we had 272 from my team and I to go through. We ended up moving on just 28 to the next step. We sent them a Google form link via email, and I don't know how many completed it, but we booked 10 interviews from those written responses. And we actually had a 10 out of 10 show-up rate for the interviews, which I would say is kind of uncommon. Usually there's 1 or 2 that will no-show, but we had 10 out of 10. You'll see some are 23 minutes long, some are 5 to 10 minutes long if I had to cut it short because I just knew they weren't going to be a good fit. Then we closed the campaigns. Facebook, we ended up spending $220 for a cost per result of 86 cents, and closed the LinkedIn campaign as well. We spent $220 as well. Then from those 10 interviews I had, the top 3 options I sent over, I put them on Loom first, cut them down to 20 minutes, the parts that the client cares about. In the description, I had a link to their resume, the written response. We recently started doing a ChatGPT summary for the interview transcript, the 3 bullet highlights, and their asking price. This one was $800 to $900 a month, asking for a full-time. And we sent those off to the client, and of course she wanted to schedule follow-up interviews, as we always do. We usually disqualify 1 and then schedule follow-ups with the top 2. So those were what we had right here, and we actually ended up going with per on the right here. So here's the signed offer letter. We sent it like, I think within a couple days. And so prepared to work on Monday. This was 2 days ago, June 12th. So really excited for her to start on Monday. Looking like everything's going to be really smooth and she's going to start providing value for her immediately. So hopefully this gives you a good idea on our process, what it looks like in the, usually it's a 14-day process. This one we were able to deliver in 13 days ahead of schedule. Thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.